What's going on, guys? Lift Your Good Zombies here, back with another Pokemon Go video. And in today's video, guys, we are talking about the new Team Rocket Takeover event. In this event, we do of course have new Shadow Shiny Pokemon, such as the Shadow Shiny Trapinch and that Cacnea. So yeah, we know that the leaders do have some new Shadow Pokemon, but what about the Team Rocket Grunts? Are there some new Shadow Pokemon with the Grunts and some new / different Shadow Shiny Pokemon with the Team Rocket Grunts? The answer is yes, guys. There was a tiny shakeup in the Team Rocket Grunt Shadow Pokemon lineup. So compared to before this Team Rocket Takeover event, there's not too many differences, but there are a few. So these are all of the possible encounters with each type of Team Rocket Grunts. So let's talk about the normal type Pokemon. You guys can either get a Shadow Shiny Teddiursa or a Shadow Shiny Stantler in that normal type Grunt, or of course an encounter with Glameow. I think beforehand, before this event, it was Meowth instead of Glameow, which Meowth could be shiny, but now there is a non-Shadow Shiny Pokemon in that lineup. Now for the flying types, that's where you guys can get the brand new Shadow Pidgey. Pidgey is with the flying type Grunt, along with Starly, Gligar, which the Gligar can be shiny, and you might also get a Staravia encounter too. For the fire types, if you guys are looking for the brand new Shadow Darumaka, the fire type Grunt does have the Darumaka, and it might also give you a Chimchar encounter too. Now for the fairy type Pokemon, there are of course quite a few encounters you guys could get, such as Alolan Vulpix, Ralts, Mawile, the only shiny in the lineup, Snubbull, Granbull, or Kirlia. For the grass type Grunts, it's only 2 Pokemon. It's Turtwig or Snover. For the electric type Grunt, you guys can get Mareep, Blitzel, or Joltik. For the ice types, you guys can get Swinub still, Snorunt too. The fighting type Grunt does have a lot of Pokemon, including Cliff's Pokemon. The Shadow Shiny Machop is with the Team Rocket Grunt, the fighting type Grunt, but it also could give you Hisui Sneasel, Makuhita, or any of the 3 Hitmons. But do remember, if you guys are grinding Shadow Shiny Machop via Grunts, the shiny rate for Team Rocket Grunts is about 1 in 256 compared to the Team Rocket leaders, which is about a 1 in 64 shiny rate. So the shiny rate is a little bit worse with the Grunts. Now for the steel type Pokemon Team Rocket Grunts, you can either get Alolan Sandshrew, Skarmory, or Pharaoh Seed. For the male water Grunts, you guys can get Magikarp. And for the male winning is for winners Grunts, it's one of the 3 Gen 3 starters. Now moving on to the other types, the poison types, we have either Hisui Sneasel or Foongus. And then we have for the ground types, Alolan Diglett, Wooper, Drillbur, and Rhyhorn. For the psychic types, the psychic type Grunt does feature the 2 brand new Shadow Pokemon, Shadow Solosis and Shadow Gothita. For the bug types, they did put in Scyther, which can be a shiny in the bug types, with Shuckle, Dwebble, Weedle, or Scorpy. So I do still need Shadow Shiny Scyther. I just wish that the pool was a little bit smaller. I wish they subtracted like 2 Pokemon from the pool, because 5 is quite a bit. I feel like I'm going to keep on getting like Weedle over and over again. So yeah, unfortunately, a lot of Pokemon for the bug type one. For the rock type Grunts, we have Onix, Cranidos, and Shieldon. For the ghost types, we have Mischievous, Drifloon, Golett, Banette, or Dusclops. And for the dragon type, this one's pretty good, guys. The dragon type can either get Dratini or Bagon. Bagon, you guys can still shiny hunt that Shadow Bagon, and Gibble is still with the dragon Grunt too. I believe the most common one is Dratini. Second most common, I think, is Bagon. And of course, the rarest one to get is that Gibble. So again, you guys can still shiny hunt the Shadow Bagon. You guys can still do that. So keep that in mind, guys. Also for the dark types, you have Alolan Rattata, Houndour, Stunky. For the water type female Grunt, Totodile's back, and also Piplup is in there too. And Decoy Grunt did stay the same. It still has the Shadow Shiny Bellsprout, or it can have the Raticate or the Weepinbell. And the female, winning is for winners, can have a Snorlax encounter, and that's it. So yeah, that was a good infographic made from Pogo Central on Twitter, guys. So shout out to him for that awesome infographic. So yeah, this lineup for this Team Rocket Takeover compared to the last one doesn't feature as many shiny Shadow Pokemon in the Team Rocket Grunts, but it does feature quite a few good Shadow Pokemon for PvP players. So here is a good infographic, guys, as to what shadow Pokemon you should invest in. It is like a year old, so it is a little outdated, but some of these Pokemon on the list are available in the Team Rocket Grunts, such as for tier 1, one of the best shadow Pokemon to get is Shadow Mamoswine. Shadow Swinub is still with the ice type Grunt. Also, the Shadow Salamence is very good to have, and the Dragonite too, and those are with the Dragon type Grunt right now. Shadow Machamp is very good to have, and Shadow Machop is with Grunts and with Cliff right now. So yeah, there are not too many Shadow Shinies with the Grunts right now, but there are a lot of good shadow Pokemon that you guys want to catch and invest in for PvE and for PvP, so keep that in mind. But yeah, guys, that is the complete updated list as to what shadow Pokemon can be found with Team Go Rocket Grunts right now until the next Team Rocket takeover, which might be like anywhere from 2 to 4 months away. So yeah, guys, comment below your favorite shadow Pokemon found with the Team Go Rocket Grunts this rotation. Let me know. Thank you guys for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, drop a like in the video, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.